Hello and welcome to The Guardian. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Before I jump into the podcast today, if you have not already subscribed to the channel, I would encourage you to go ahead and do so. You can subscribe, and it just helps us out here on YouTube. I would really I appreciate all of you that have already subscribed, but if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and do so. I'm not sure exactly where you're at, but I've been looking at reports from all over Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, and there is some extremely cold weather that is hitting us all over. And those of us that are from the South, born and raised here in the South, I'm not a big fan of cold weather, and I definitely cannot drive in ice and snow. That's just not me. And I'm going to be driving in the morning. It's supposed to be ice on the road, and hopefully, of course, I'm going to drive slow. I'm going to be careful, and excuse me. Hopefully, there won't be much ice. But anyway, right now it's 41 degrees, and tomorrow the low is 21, and so then the high is 41, and then Wednesday the low is 17. And so, but in a way, it is supposed to be extremely, extremely cold. And then in Slidell, right now it's 39, and the low tomorrow is 21. And then up in Jackson, right now it's snowing in Jackson, Mississippi, and up in the northern part of the state, there's been a lot of snow. And right now it's 18 degrees in Jackson, and then tomorrow the low is 13 degrees. And so just a lot of snow and coming in. If you have not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so, and I would appreciate it. One thing that I've been preaching from behind this mic over the last several months is this, and that is your vote counts. And if you're in Iowa, you would absolutely 100% agree that right now that your vote counted, and Donald Trump is the winner in Iowa. This is awesome. This is huge. And right now, with 95% of the votes being counted, the president, Donald Trump, is sitting at 55,320 votes, and that's over 51% of the vote. That is incredible. The closest to him is 30% behind, which is Ron DeSantis with 23,000 votes. And then behind him is Nikki Haley at 20,667, and then Vivek Ramaswamy. And Vivek did exactly what I think Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley need to do as well. Vivek Ramaswamy, Vivek Ramaswamy dropped out of the race and endorsed Donald Trump, which I think is great. But you know what I really like is that other got more votes than Chris Christie. But all of these need to go ahead and drop out. Like Donald Trump, he did such a great job tonight, giving his speech there. He did well, and he praised, talked about DeSantis and Nikki Haley, and of course Vivek Ramaswamy dropped out tonight. He called Donald Trump. He endorsed Donald Trump. And so, it is very, very important, for all of these candidates to go ahead and let's rally behind Donald Trump so we can defeat Joe Biden here in 2024. I was talking to a gentleman a while ago, just a few minutes ago before I jumped on to do this video. And he said this, and he's a much older gentleman than I, and I have a ton of respect for him. His name is Dr. Chuck Harding. He has Mission to America. And he said that he believes that this is the most important election in his lifetime. And he's been through a lot of elections, a lot more than I have. I'm 42 years old. He's 71, 72 years old. He's been through a lot more of these elections. And so it is important for you and I and for these candidates to go ahead and let's endorse and rally behind Donald Trump. I think it's very important. It is time that we, the people, that we've pushed back, that we fight back against this radical left woke agenda that is trying to sweep our country, and we support Donald Trump. And so I'm pushing, and of course I'm trying to get everybody that I can in Louisiana and Mississippi to rally behind President Trump. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, I would greatly appreciate if you would go ahead and subscribe. It really helps as far as the algorithm and getting out our message. Let me go ahead and stop right here and take a drink of my beautiful, wonderful sweet tea. But I just think that it's time, that we rally behind the man. And I'm going to keep pushing this narrative, from now until every single primary that's coming up. And now I believe it's New Hampshire's next, and there's going to be a ton more primaries. And I'm sick and tired of hearing people say, your vote doesn't count. They're going to steal your vote, and it's not going to get counted. That is a bunch of bull. We need to get out and vote. Every single person needs to get out and vote. And if we vote, and if every Christian will get out and vote, I'm here to tell you, the left doesn't stand a chance if Christians would get out and vote. In 2016, the fire among the Christians was unbelievable. As far as getting out to support, President Trump, because we didn't want to see Hillary Clinton become the president of the United States of America. And so that fire was there. And then in 2020, that fire dropped off, and it wasn't there like it was in 2016. And I think it was because we thought we had it in the bag, and we thought, we were just going to walk right in and we were going to win and everything was going to be hunky-dory. And then the Democrat Party came in and they won. And I mean, there's a lot of reasons why they won, but they won. And now I'm sensing some of that same fire coming back that we had in 2016, to stand and to let our voices be heard. And let's get out there and let's support Donald Trump so we can win in 2024. But once again, your vote counts. I like this hat. I've got my Trump 2024 hat, and of course, sometimes I'll wear that hat, and sometimes I get some weird looks, and sometimes I get some good looks, and sometimes I get told that I'm number one, and sometimes, people react to that hat, in all different, kind of ways, which is fine. But anyway, I just wanted to jump on tonight and just talk for just a few moments and just congratulate President Donald Trump on his huge victory in Iowa. And now it's on to the next. And let me just stop and just say this here for 2024. That we the people, we must get engaged. We must stay in tune to what's happening. Here in Louisiana and Mississippi and all across the nation, many of our legislators are in the capitals and they're working on bills and they're working on different things. And it is important that we stay engaged and we stay involved and we know what's happening and we know what they're voting on, and keep that dialogue open between you and I and the legislators, and communicate and talk to them about your concerns and about what is important to you. I'm here to tell you, I think I have a pretty good relationship with many legislators. And I talk to many of them from, a lot of them every day. I'll talk to some of the different legislators in Louisiana and Mississippi, and I'll talk to different ones about different bills. And they all are very, there's a few that might not want to hear from, the voter, but I would say 99.9% of them want to hear from you. They want you to call. They want you to text. They want to know what you're thinking on bills. They want to have that discussion between them and the people that voted them in office. And so I want to encourage you to stay engaged, stay involved. It is important for we the people, because at the end of the day, your vote absolutely does count. Your voice counts, and they want to hear from you. And so let's let them hear from you. But tonight is Trump's night, and he wins big in Iowa. And let's keep the momentum rolling. Let's keep pushing. As we move on to New Hampshire and as we move on to the other states across this great nation, let's see to it that Trump is the nominee, and he is the nominee in such a huge way that lets the Democrat Party know that we're here. And we're just not here to just be another name on the ballot, but we're here to win and take back the White House in 2024. And let's keep the House, and let's get the Senate. And let's take all three. There's no reason why we can't take all three, the House, the Senate, and the White House. There's no reason why we can't. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate if you do so. But it's important that we get as many as we can to subscribe, and let's push out our message here on The Guardian. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching. God bless you, and God continue to bless the great United States of America.